Oh, I need to connect to my Wi-Fi. Oh, too late. Are we here? Is it working? Hello, love. Love my beautiful hair. I need to do something about it. It needs to be dyed. Look at my roots. I mean, in certain lighting, you can't see it. Hey, Josh. Is it working for you, Josh? Because it was working on my, YouTube, but Lori said it's not working for her. Let me go check something real quick.
Get the fuck out of me. What are you doing?
I need to check something.
Check
Okay,
what?
so it's working. I was gonna check if my live was working. It is.
Are you doing a live tonight?
It's Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
So when more people get what? Do you want the other chicken thigh or do you just want rice?
I get the bun.
Do you want more asparagus?
Yeah, why not?
If and when more people come on here, I do have an update on Katie, if y'all remember from Monday night. All of that stress. I do have an update. Well, Lori already knows the update because I talk to her every day, but I was shocked by what I found out yesterday, so I'm just getting Zach some more dinner. I think I filmed this. Hey, Kelly! Long time no see. Is Bob home or is he back out? Why did my husband put... Whatever. Dinner is still warm and we ate like 2 hours ago. Weird. Ooh, Captain D's never ate there. We don't have that around here. Yeah, Lori, I'm gonna be on pins and needles for you. But speaking of that, if I know Kat, she's been MIA from YouTube, and really from everything. But I did text her today just to check in. I've been trying to give her space because I knew she was taking like a mental health break. But I did text her today, and if y'all could just be praying for her, she just need to, I'm not going to go into detail, just pray for her. I mean, I don't really know too many details anyway. She just sent me like a 2-sentence text message. But just be praying for her, if you don't mind. I think I've made it in a video. If not, I'll make it again in a few weeks and film it. But it's like a mushroom and rice, like a mushroom rice casserole with chicken thighs in it. And I made that for dinner with a side of asparagus because my boys, my husband and my son, my oldest son, love asparagus. Hey, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Okay, so I think most people are in here right now. And if not, I can go over it again when other people come in here. So if you haven't been tuning in the last month, a month ago today, Katie came home from school and she had noticed at school that she felt a lump in her neck. And so I felt it. It's swollen lymph nodes. I took her to the doctor the next day, so a month ago tomorrow, and she tested positive for strep with no other symptoms, no fever, no cough, no sore throat, nothing. So they treated her for strep, and the swollen lymph nodes did not go away. So we waited for the antibiotics to run their way through her system, and we went back and they did a culture swab for strep instead of a rapid test for strep. And that was on Wednesday of last week, a week ago today. No, it was on Tuesday last week, so a week ago yesterday. And on Friday, that test came back negative. Sunday night, her lymph nodes are still swollen, and Sunday night, she started complaining that her ears hurt. So I sent her to school Monday because she wasn't like really complaining about it. Like she mentioned it like once Sunday night. And when she woke up Monday, she didn't mention it. I asked her about it. She said they weren't really bothering her. So I sent her to school and she ended up getting sent home because her ears were hurting her. So yesterday I took her back to the doctor and they did another rapid stress test just to be on the safe side. And she tested positive for strep again. So the way that the doctor explained it to me is that basically she is a primary carrier, which means she doesn't really have to come in contact with anybody to develop strep. So we're still going to get an ultrasound done on her lymph nodes to make sure that is why they are swollen still. But we are also getting in to see an ENT at the Children's Hospital to discuss getting her tonsils removed so that we don't have to keep going through this cycle. So that's it. She's on another round of a different antibiotic. And her ears have stopped hurting now. Yeah. So that's the update. That my doctor ordered the ultrasound a week ago. Still haven't heard from the hospital. I've called twice and had them called the hospital. So they sent it last Tuesday. I called Friday. The hospital said they didn't receive it. So I called my doctor back on Friday and had them resend it. Tuesday, when I took her to the doctor, I called the hospital to see if they had gotten it yet. They still said they hadn't got it, so I had them resend it again. And so tomorrow, I'm going to call the hospital again and see if they've got it so we can, because my doctor wants us to get the ultrasound before we go see the ENT, because since it's so we have our main children's hospital, which is like 5 hours away from here. And then they have a branch that's like an hour from here. And so it stays kind of busy so people don't have to keep going back and forth to Little Rock. So it could be a month before she gets in to see the specialist at Children's. So the doctor wants us to go ahead and get an ultrasound done. That way the ENT can look at it. And if she decides to do her own, they will have something to compare it to. So I'm getting very frustrated with that. And she just started soccer. So, of course, as soon as I fork out a bunch of money for a sport, she's going to get sick and can't play. But the doctor did say that since she's not running a fever and she doesn't have any symptoms of strep, that she's not contagious. So there's that. So just be praying that after this round of antibiotics, the strep will stay gone until we get in to see the ENT. And also pray that our insurance doesn't put like a number on it on how many times she has to get strep before we can get these tonsils out, because I just want to get them out sooner rather than later. Yeah. So when they put her on the amoxicillin a month ago, it was chewable. And she didn't love it, but she didn't fight me on it. And this time, since it's a different type of antibiotic, it's a capsule that I have to open and pour the powder in like yogurt or juice or applesauce. She's been eating it in the yogurt, and she doesn't fight me to eat it. She doesn't like it. She said it tastes gross. But today her Mimi brought some applesauce to try the medicine in, and she enjoyed that. So I will be getting more applesauce tomorrow at the store. And so no, she hasn't really fought me to take medicine since she was like 2. So I have chicken stuck in my teeth. So I mean, she could swallow the capsules, but that would, I think, be a fight, and I don't want to fight with her. Oh yeah, Delson. Oh, he is the worst. Well, so like if he's just like got a cough and not like actually feeling bad, he's pretty good about taking medicine. But when he's sick, he doesn't. If I don't have the right exact medicine, he's not taking it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it was about an hour ago, I think, is when it got here. So I'm hoping that at least the next week will be kind of low key. We do get our windows, so we're those of you who don't know, we're replacing the windows in our house because they're old aluminum windows, and we're replacing them with composite windows. But we're doing it 3 at a time because we can't afford to finance all of our windows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 windows in this house. So we have 12 windows. I have 2 bay windows. I have this one and then one in my dining room. And when we get to those, I'm having them bring the dining room bay window flush with the wall, and I'm having them turn this bay window into a sliding glass door, because we have that back door, but this little peninsula in my kitchen, I'm gonna swing it out up against this wall eventually and put an island there. And so I'd rather just go ahead and replace this window with the sliding glass door instead of paying to have a window put in it and then in a few years have to put a door in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have them put the door in. But tomorrow they're replacing the 3 windows in the front of the house. Those get installed tomorrow. Yeah, it's been, to be honest, Kelly, here, it's been a very long, like, year in my house. We've had a lot of health issues, financial issues, job-related issues. I was doing research on those, Lori, and from what I've heard, they're not the greatest because if your window gets any moisture inside of them, then you can get like mold and stuff. On the actual blind part, and then I don't know. So we're going with composite. So we decided to do the 3 on the front of the house first because that's what people see. Oh, speaking of that, I gotta give Katie some cough medicine. My hand itches. My foot is feeling better. Not 100% better, but I can walk on it a little easier now. Lay down. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your brother. Maybe. Okay. We need to get you some cough medicine. Stand there, not over here, so that no, you can come right here.
Hi.
We have the blinds in our front door. Do you like them, Kelly? Because I'm on live and you can't be on the live.
Hi.
Because you can't be on the video. I don't want you on the video, that's why. Quit rubbing your face.
I did it.
Where's your medicine? On your face. Huh? I don't know. Where am I gonna put it?
It was Dad who put it.
I put it on this morning.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I put it on you before you went to school.
I don't know where you put it.
What? Dang. I wanna. Oh, it's up here. You're done. It's gone.
No. Where's the children's That is.
Okay. Auntie Lori said she loves you and hopes you feel better soon.
So we're definitely getting into that.
I don't know yet. I do, but I hardly ever use them when Baba's gone. There's no one to see me. Yeah, we don't have any blinds in our house. We have all curtains. Well, she said that Zach had it last and he didn't. I put it on her this morning, so I had it last. I just didn't know what I did with it. You know, I need to do something with this hair. I really am gonna have a Britney Spears moment and shave it off, though, eventually. I need to get back into filming actual videos. I have a video filmed, I just need to edit it. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't really felt up to it.
Well, not either.
Well, you missed one.
No.
Yeah, you did. You only wrote purple twice.
Oh,
And you spelled bubble wrong once.
On which one? Let me look for bubble. Oh, well,
Are our dogs outside? Nope.
let me see.
Alright. Fix those 2 things and it looks good. I did that years ago. Tired of digging hair out of my work, yeah. Okay. Also, Wendy, if you could be praying for her. I talked to her today too. Just keep praying. Just pray for everybody. No, Red. Your fans want to see you. Nova Scotia. Hey, Sheila. She doesn't want to be a part of this tonight. She says, no thanks. She's been in the boys' window lounging because I had that window open. Katie and Delson were in there picking up, and I had to shut the door and it gets hot in there, so. I would just do curtains, Kelly. I'm doing okay. We got an update on Katie. I don't know if you know what's been going on, but she just tested positive for strep for the second time this month. So we are taking her to an ENT to see about getting her tonsils out. What about... See, my cat, Nova doesn't really mess with the curtains. I mean, she jumps up in the windows, but she doesn't mess up the curtains. Just put it in there. Quit being nosy with what I wrote to your teacher and just put your homework in your folder. Thank you. Did you already read? Huh? All right, I love you. Did you brush your teeth? Window quilt? What's a window quilt? You guys, I feel bad. Luca has this big bruise on his forehead right here because he started this new thing where when he gets mad, he runs to the kitchen floor, gets on his hands and knees, and then starts banging his head on the floor. And like as soon as I see or hear him do it, I stop him, but we looked at I think it was a Sleep Number where it's one mattress, but each side is different. And so like you go in the store and you both lay on the bed and then they ask one person they ask which side you usually sleep, which side of the bed you sleep on. And then they tell you to get in the position that you mostly sleep in. And then they like go through these different settings and ask you all these questions and like find each person that's sleeping in the bed their perfect bed. Yeah, Sheila. Right now she has an ear infection and strep throat. Luckily, both times she's had strep throat, she's had no symptoms. Ooh, that might be cool. My roots are grown out bad. Nikki was talking about wanting to do red hair, and I'm itching to go back to my bright red hair. I just don't know. I told her not to because every person I've ever met, including myself, once they go, um, including myself, I went bright red and I miss it every time I don't have bright red hair. So there's that. I told her it's a trap. You'll never want to get rid of your bright red hair. And it's the reason I haven't went back to it is because it's so high maintenance. We bought Sarah Sleeper about 3 years ago. We got split king so we can each adjust the level we prefer to sleep plus massager. Oh. We need to get a new mattress. But that's just gonna have to wait. We're not in a good financial place right now, so. Better go check on that Luca who's throwing a fit. You're too lazy to buy Kool-Aid? What? Oh, y'all are just aggravating each other. Okay. See, I don't really know what kind of mattress I prefer. And neither does my husband, because he says he wants a squishy one, but then we slept in a firmer mattress and he loved it, so I don't know. What? Yes. Tomorrow is the 7th. She's procrastinating. My youngest son calls it a glorified air mattress. Yeah, I don't know. I want to try like one of those Purple or Lowell or Casper mattresses, I think. What?
So on the 5th, we're having pancake and sausage.
The 5th already passed. You're on the 7th.
Because like that, same.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
Same. Why is it Tuesday that's different?
I don't know.
Because it's 1 sausage, 8 sausage biscuit, 15.
Because that's just what they do, Katie. I don't know.
Why?
I just have noticed that the like Casper and Lowell and even the Purple mattresses, they're still expensive, but they're cheaper than a regular one. Yeah, our Ashley Furniture got shut down also. Why? Yes.
Chicken sandwiches, lettuce, tomato, pickle.
Oh, chicken sandwich. I'm just gonna come to school and eat your lunch. I miss school's chicken sandwiches.
You are eating my lunch. You're eating Brianna's lunch, okay? Is that mom?
I'm not eating your boyfriend's lunch.
Is that my lunch? He likes me, okay?
Yeah, I know they come in a box, but
Chicken sandwiches, lettuce, tomato, pickles, which I love, is the lettuce.
you only put the lettuce. Do you put mayonnaise?
Yes. Chicken sandwiches, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, French fries, green mayonnaise.
I wonder what kind of cookie. Bring me your lunch menu. Just bring me the whole folder. Bring it here. Hand it to me.
I can't wait to do the 13th too.
Hand it here.
It's Subway.
Go to bed. Love you. I'll be there in a minute to tuck you in. Let's see.
Love you.
Yeah, my husband wants the Purple mattress, so we might end up going with that. Let's see what they've had for lunch this month. The first was pizza, salad, mixed veggies, fruit, cookie. The fourth was chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes with gravy, green beans, fruit, and a roll. Well, that says high school. Oh, the roll was for high school only. I don't know why. Tuesday, they had Frito chili pie with corn, a salad, oranges, and honey buns. Today, they had pizza puffs, salad, mixed veggies, apple crisp, and fruit. Tomorrow, they're having beef macaroni. Friday, they're having chicken sandwich.
I just want to I did not have pizza.
No, you had pizza yesterday. Pizza puffs yesterday.
What's today?
Today is the 7th. No, today you had pizza puffs.
Pizza.
Like they're like pizza rolls. Right there.
Oh, the Miss Marika said pizza, salad, mixed veggie.
All right, go to bed. You just coughed all over my. She just coughed right on my forehead. Let's see, and then chicken sandwich on Friday. On Monday, corn dogs, baked beans, carrots with ranch, mixed fruit, vanilla pudding, fajitas, refried beans, sub sandwiches, hot pockets, hamburgers, barbecue chicken, nachos, sweet and sour chicken. We never had that kind of stuff when I was a kid. Sweet and sour chicken, fried rice, oriental veggies, carrots, fruit, and a fortune cookie. Why is it only high school who gets the rolls? Every time they have rolls, it says high school only. Ooh, crispy rice treat. I will, Kelly. I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheesy pull apart with marinara sauce, broccoli salad, chicken sandwich again next week or on the 22nd. Chicken nuggets on the 25th. Quesadilla on the 26th. Chicken spaghetti on the 27th. Club sandwiches on the 28th and cheeseburger on the 29th. Well, you had apple crisp. It's different than an apple pie.
Oh, the teacher did not.
If I have to say,
She just said please.
go to bed one more time.
She don't say this.
You're eating breakfast at school tomorrow, right? I was asking you a question.
Because
It's cereal.
what? Because I can't have milk.
Why?
Milk.
Well, why can't you have milk? Are you snotty? No. So you can have milk. You are gonna eat. Why don't you want to eat breakfast at school on Friday? They have sausage biscuits. Yeah, but on Friday they have sausage biscuit.
I thought you said Thursday.
Well, I did say Thursday, but I'm asking you because you never want to eat breakfast at school on Friday. Why don't you want to eat breakfast at school on Friday if they're having sausage biscuits?
I have to go to I go to both lines every day Friday. First time, I go to the little one. Well, big line, which is the second one. And we get what it tastes like raw sausage.
Okay, what about the other line?
I go to the little line. Like, I think it's like one Friday. I go to the big line, and the little line has the real ones. And when I go to the little line, the big one has the real ones. But I decided to just keep going to the big ones.
Why don't you just, when you go in the cafeteria, look at the people coming out of the lines and see which one has which?
Like, we sometimes we both go there, in the big line, as we're so friends, and we both get different things. But, like, Thursdays we get cereal, but different kinds of cereal.
Do you get to pick what kind of cereal you get?
No, they just put cereal
In the bag?
Yeah, we get the new bags.
Oh, y'all don't eat breakfast in the lunchroom?
No, it's a Hey, get that off my face.
Go to bed. Just you're too much. Go to bed. Auntie Lori wants to know how many boyfriends do you have now?
Too much.
How many? Jason,
Shut your mouth.
Kenneth, Brantley,
No,
Walter,
no.
Benji.
Benji.
You like Benji from soccer?
He likes me.
Oh, I saw y'all flirting over there by the goal last night.
What the fuck?
Y'all were over there being like flirty.
What is flirting?
I don't know how to explain it, but
That means way too much. But we do that sometimes.
and like touching each other
We were not
and just
touching.
being like, ooh.
We were not touching one. We touching mom. We were not touching.
And then the way y'all said bye to each other after practice.
Can I say bye to him?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you did. Remember we were walking out with his dad and you said, bye, Benji.
No.
And Benji said, bye.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did. I was there.
Yeah.
Wonder if y'all are going to be on the same team.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Because both of us are wearing green.
Oh, he's going to be on your team?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let me tell how many boyfriends.
All right, hurry up so you can go to bed. Oh, we're in trouble. She won't let me tell Zach about her boyfriends.
Yeah, because literally kicked me out of his house.
No, he would not.
He doesn't
He
want
might
me
go
to
beat up.
boyfriends.
He might go beat up your boyfriends, but he wouldn't kick you out of the house. Anyways,
I would tell him to be-
Jason, Kenneth.
No.
Okay, you've only told me about Jason, Kenneth, Brantley, Walter, and Benji.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Who?
I'll tell you later.
No, who? Tell me. What are their names? You can't remember your boyfriend's names? You got so many of them, you can't remember them?
But I do care about them.
Go to bed.
I'm counting them.
You can count them in bed. Go. 1. I said go to bed.
Go count them in bed, and Uncle tell me.
Auntie Lori, she has so many she can't remember their names. Yeah, but one of mine and Zach's friends from high school, his son is playing soccer with Katie, and they were flirting at soccer practice yesterday, and it was so funny. And I guess they're gonna end up being on the same team. You know, she has started asking questions about sex, and sometimes I don't know how to answer them in an age-appropriate way. Oh, lovely hair. This new do. Oh, yes. Somebody call Vogue. It is cute. Zach, though, he doesn't like it. Oh, I dread. Delson is going to be a ladies' man heartbreaker, and I dread it. He's. She's in there counting. She said she'd be back. Anyways, but I had a pretty okay day today. Except for I had to call Verizon. I was on the phone with them for an hour, and they told me they fixed the problem, and they didn't fix the problem, so I'm calling them back tomorrow. and telling them I'm not paying another phone bill until they fix my phone. I can't use it half the time when I'm not at home. Katie is 7. She is 7. And I know that's a little young to be like, giving in-depth details, but I always live by the rule of if they're old enough to ask the question, they're old enough for a truthful answer in an age-appropriate way. Yes. Yes. I always tell her, even though Zach is good to me, I always tell her, find somebody who treats you better than your dad treats me. I mean, my husband is very good to me, but I just want her to have very high expectations. Yeah. Sheila, they're cute at that age, but she is sassy. I keep swearing I hear somebody whispering. I'm hoping that we can keep, like, Zach was like, we need to get her tonsils out as soon as possible. And I was like, well, we only have a month left of school, and she can't miss a whole week of school when there's only a month left. She's already missed 8 days this year, and usually she doesn't miss 4 days the whole year. Exactly. And then, but then I was like, she would have to get it, like, literally the day after school lets out, so that way she's healed up for her birthday, or we wait to have the surgery till after her birthday, because I don't want her to be down and out for her birthday. You know what I mean? Because they get out of school, I think, May 28th, and her birthday is June 14th. So. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Writing down my name.
Let me see. Is Benji on there?
Not yet. Go.
Nope, it's time for bed. I love you.
But I'm still writing them down.
You can write them down tomorrow. It's time to turn the light off and go to bed. Okay?
Wait, where's Mom? Why do I have the bottom?
You don't get your remote.
This is Daddy said that
When?
today.
I'm gonna go ask him.
No, he said yes. He might not.
Okay, I love you.
Remember? Yeah, I did mess up on a few of them, so I just used something else.
Right, put it up. It's time for bed.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Did you give Katie her remote back?
Yeah.
Right, just making sure. Katie got her remote taken away because she keeps leaving her TV on at night after she goes to sleep. And we had to replace the boys' TV because it didn't get turned off and the screen went out on it. And so we told her she has to start turning it off, and she hadn't been turning it off, so Zach took her remote for a few days. So, yeah. That's how you know that your kid has a crush on somebody, if you ask them if they have a crush. They go, ew, gross, no, I wasn't doing that, I didn't do that. But if they just go, no, I don't know, then you know they don't, but. Yeah. Well, she has a habit of when something gets taken away from her and we put it up where we think she doesn't know where it is or she can't reach it, she finds a way to get it, so. So when I was on Nikki's live earlier, I told her I had an update and she was asking if it was good news, and I told her it wasn't. bad news or good news. Bring it here. What? Did you forget one?
Yep.
Benji?
No. Goodbye. What?
And it's like it's good news because that means this is a less likely chance that it's lymphatic cancer, but it's bad news because she has to have surgery and that's scary. And I just don't want to keep repeating this cycle until she gets surgery. Yeah, see, I can't go to the chiropractor either. It doesn't work for me. I need to though. Y'all probably can't tell, but my right shoulder is way lower than my left. And my left leg is way longer than my right.
I'm done.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Jason, Benji, Kenneth, and Carlos, and Brantley.
What?
Spelled Benji's name wrong. It's Bengi.
But still, we're
And
close.
Kenneth is spelled Kenneth.
But still. Oh, yeah.
Alright, no more. It's time for bed.
No, I'm just telling you. The reason.
At this point, you don't even have time to watch TV.
What time is
It is 8:45.
Okay, this is going to go fast. The reason me and Walter
Broke up.
is because we broke up in the kingdom.
Why?
Because one day we were going to the bathroom. One, he left the door open. Two, he speared food on the soap machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's 19 kids in your class, right?
Yeah,
I think it's 10 boys and 9 girls in her class.
No.
Benji's not in her class.
there's 18. Because Adam.
Is Benji in 2nd grade?
Yeah, Benji and me are really close.
Really? Because last week you said he was gross and you didn't want to be friends with him.
Yeah, that was a lie, Mom. We met each other. Frisbee and soccer. That was the first day we liked each other.
The first time you met Benji was at soccer practice? You had never met him on the playground?
But we just haven't.
Do y'all hang out on the playground now?
No.
Well, how do you know he likes you too? When?
Soccer practice.
Yesterday when y'all were by the goal? When he wasn't paying attention, when he was supposed to be goalie and he wasn't paying attention to the game?
Yeah, is that what started?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but we're really close. We're like this close. But no, this close.
Uh-huh.
Like no. Oh, really.
Oh, Sheila, I hope you find some relief. All right, it's time to go to bed. You have 10 minutes to watch TV.
So,
You can watch one episode, not a movie. One episode of a show on Netflix or Disney because your brothers are watching Paramount.
well, it's not a. What's the.
We'll see. Oh no, the boys are watching Disney.
Yes.
One episode of something on Paramount.
But what if it's not like
No, you can watch one episode.
the episodes of the clock?
Well, I'm telling you one episode, and 9 o'clock is going to come before one episode is over. So you can watch one episode or you can not watch TV at all.
But yeah,
Good night.
really.
So is Benji your number one boyfriend? Or is it Brantley?
This is like 40, but. Yeah,
Right. I love you. Good night.
you can tell Daddy one, and that one is
Good night.
Benji.
Good night.
No, you can't tell me. But
Good night.
good night.
I love you.
Love you. I'm coming in my room.
Well, I'm sorry this conversation took up all of our live tonight, you guys.
I'm just gonna
You're not taking it to your room. You can get a drink. Auntie Lori said good night.
Yeah. That's my swallow.
And that's what happens when you have strep throat.
Yeah, really good. What if I go to school and I get the tonsils out and nobody can hear me because I talk quiet?
Your tonsils don't control how you talk.
But I can because I would talk to
Your
voice box.
vocal cords.
Oh, that thing with your voice box inside of it. Why do everybody talk different ways and different languages and different stuff?
Because that's just the way the world works. Why are you procrastinating going to bed?
What time is it?
8:50.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, she's a hoot. Here she comes back in here again. Yeah, Lori, yeah, I don't mind if you guys can hear them and like they talk to you. Zach just doesn't want their like faces on here. And I don't too much. Like I'm fine with them like popping in and saying hi and popping out, but Zach doesn't even want that, so. Yeah, kids are something else. I dread dating age. I dread it. I also dread when she hits puberty. We're already like oil and fire. Nope. Oil and water, not oil and fire.
Yeah, I think this is last time.
What?
I am eating tomorrow at home. So we're here at 6 o'clock. Good night. And good night. See you tomorrow in later.
I can't wait for that alarm clock to get here. So. I gotta run and go pee real quick before I pee myself. I'll be right back. Don't. I just put you here to look at my messy kitchen. Let's play I Spy. Find something interesting, if you can, on my counter and tell me about it. I'm back. Alright, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop off here and get my last walk in before I go to bed, because I gotta get up in the morning and my house is not presentable for window people to come, but it is what it is, and I need to move things away from the windows they're putting in so they don't break anything. Yes, pretty oil slick items. My favorite. I'm trying to convince my husband you can get like things to put on your stove to make it oil slick. I'm trying to convince him, but he's not convinced yet. Hey, Melody, I'm just fixing to jump off of here because I gotta get up early in the morning and do adult things, unfortunately. But I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.